Welcome back to the Call of Cthulhu. Last time we made it to chapter 14 after we blew up the whaling station, and we were, it appears that we were just kind of dumped at the bottom of a cliff. Oh, hi. Wow, this is extremely disorienting. Holy crap, dude.
You are trapped.
Oof. Are we, though?
Keep going.
My God.
This way. Stand up. Walk.
I would stand up and walk if you'd give me the controls back. If I could just, you know, have the controls back, that would be...
Is somebody there?
That would be great.
Hey, who are you? Where am I?
Back in the ritual basement, it would appear.
To our fallen crew members. They have given their lives for a greater purpose. The last name added is that of Charles Hawkins. I'm willing to bet that they killed all the survivors of the miraculous catch.
Can we go down there?
It always comes back to the Scylla. It was where it all began. It always comes back to the Scylla. It was where it all began.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, that's not good. I'm getting like Dead Space vibes from that. You gotta chill, bro. I think Mr. Man's about to lose his mind.
It will soon be time, Edward Pierce.
You are dead. None of this is real. I saw you dead, as I see you now. Am I crazy too?
You survived. Don't you understand?
Really?
You couldn't die. You will stay alive until you've fulfilled your destiny.
No!
Look at me. Look at me, Pierce. Dare tell me that you still don't believe it.
I have no idea what this means. Let's do it.
Cthulhu Ilya.
When I was 8, my little brother fell from the apple tree. He was bleeding. I took care of him. That very day, I decided to become a doctor.
How noble of
I
you.
never reneged on my oath. That's what led me to Darkwater. The people here needed me. I died trying to save one of them. Help me give them a second chance. Embrace the power of this sleeping god.
You're out of your mind.
Pretty much,
It's
yeah.
not just your life that is at stake. Many men and women have sacrificed themselves for this moment.
Colden!
You will not deprive them of their hope of a better life.
I saw what Leviathan did to Fuller. We will all die like him.
His life was written well before it started. It was not predetermined that he lived to see the call. But you? Yes. It is your destiny.
Let's just keep on with it.
The investigation. I understand now. Like you, I was called here by a higher power.
Yes. All your choices had the sole purpose of preparing you for the final decision.
I must make a choice.
Not just make a choice. The right choice.
Not yet, but soon. We have one more thing to accomplish.
Oh, care to elaborate?
What is it?
I must take you to Sarah Hawkins, our oracle.
Sarah, I feel her calling me. Let us not wait any longer.
Not yet. You have one last thing to accomplish.
Like I said earlier, care to elaborate?
I can't do
Do you understand what it is?
She has already fulfilled her mission. Worry about your own.
it. No. No.
No one can fight their fate. Neither them, nor you.
My man's looking pretty gaunt and sickly.
Shut up!
He kind of gives me he kind of reminds me of like
Stop! Go away! Stop!
if Harry Mason and from Silent Hill and Liam Neeson had a baby. That's pretty much who this guy is.
Don't resist, Edward. They're already dead. There's nothing you can do. Just give in.
Is that peer pressure I'm sensing? What just happened? You have like some kind of revelation?
What happened?
No, he passed out again.
Sarah.
Of course he did. This guy's got a thing for passing out. He just like passes out and just
She
wakes
will
up
know what to
randomly.
do.
Really, we can't open the menu. Oh, what's
The
this?
miraculous catch was a trap. Leviathan wanted to be found. Destiny will guide me out of these caves. She would only have slowed me down.
What are you talking about? My guy lost his mind. Probably why we can't open the menu. Oh my god, this is so, this is rough on the stomach, man. Just the way the camera bobs around. Ugh. Okay, well, let's... Oh. Alabaster Point. After a final confrontation, Pierce must go to Alabaster Point, where Sarah Hawkins is supposed to be waiting for him. There, he must make decisions that could change the destiny of the world. Let's get it. Really? We still can't open the menu? Why? What if I have character points I want to distribute? What if I want to read the lore? What if our sanity changed and I want to read what the new sanity description is? Come on, man. You can't do that. Give me my menu back.
Reality as you know it stops here.
None of this makes sense.
Go. She is waiting.
We don't have the ability to run either. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on, Thunder. Oh, that is so cool. We got the squiggly tentacles. That's gigantic.
What have they done to me?
Come on.
Oh!
Oh, what?
Mr. Pierce, I was expecting you.
Fuller, you died in front of my eyes.
Yes.
Don't jump to conclusions. Is there not the tiniest spark of a scientific mind inside of that detective skull of yours?
What abject substance did you use to turn her into an empty shell?
Abject substance. The serum extracted from Leviathan's oil bestows the power of life. To me, my body is nothing but the mortal vessel of my conscience. To you, it contains more answers and secrets than your insignificant mind can grasp.
Yeah, okay, bro. You probably don't understand it either. Hence why you describe them as secrets, because you have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, well, I guess given the circumstances, this makes more sense than the floaty stuff in Final Fantasy VII.
I could barely stand up, and yet here you are. You never give up.
That is not you. Not anymore. Not since your disappearance on the docks.
Ah, detective. So easy to fool you. So eager to rush to the rescue of a woman in distress.
You won't make me regret having tried to save people.
Come on,
I
lady.
did what I could.
Are you
Even
really
for Colden.
accusing Edward Pierce
Your efforts to
of
change
white
your
knighting?
destiny, although in vain, make you worthy of the fate that is yours. The day has come. You will be asked to choose.
Cool story, I guess.
You took everything from me. Wife, life, destiny.
No, you sacrificed
You
that all
forsook
from
your
yourself,
right
bro.
To a normal life. The moment you chose power over humanity, no one wants to see such an unbearable sight.
Oh, come on, not again.
Slightest idea of what you speak, of what I've been through.
Oh, well.
I have
Oh, me.
my life to the one who sleeps. My marriage, my family, my own flesh.
Well, that's unfortunate
Why
for you,
didn't
bro, but
Sarah choose
that's on you.
me? Why is it your damn face on her painting?
Because you're kind of a cuck, I guess.
But you already know it. I can see that you will make the right choice.
So there's 3 of us now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Your fear of the unknown and your stupid pride cloud your judgment. Quit lying to yourself and embrace your destiny. It's not cowering that brought you those medals. None of this is real. Trust your guts.
If nothing's real, what are you?
I am a projection of your mind. What remains of that instinct that pulled you out of the trenches.
That's a
Don't
pretty
listen
cringe
to them.
line.
They're too dangerous.
That's a
for your
pretty cringe
quiet
line of
mind.
dialogue. What's with the faces? That is super cool. Wow, and it even like... Is that like cutting through the clouds? Or is that like a dimension? No, that's like a dimensional rift. What an intense buildup. Whatever's gonna happen up here better be good.
It's right there.
I'm almost there.
Game, you're really not gonna give us the menu back, are you? Oh, are we at the top? We at the top. Well, I gotta give it to them. At least they're brave. They're standing on floating platforms. Wouldn't catch me up on one of those. Oh, looks like someone puked on the ground and she's trying to clean it up. Oh, is the book guys in on it too?
She was waiting for you.
You were waiting for me.
Yes. When I finally discovered the truth, I knew you would come. All this time I was fighting it, afraid of what I might discover, but I was afraid of myself.
It's coming.
What did you learn?
Listen to me, Edward Pierce, as I will deliver the truth.
Cool story, I guess. Oh, you gonna master occultism? Let's do it.
I have seen things. Strange and horrifying, but always true.
Will you trust my words?
No?
Yes.
One man only prepared by the trials and revelations, holds the power to change the world. Because I saw you in the dreams I share with my God. I recognize you for what you are, a truth seeker. One of the rare humans who is able to perceive fragments of his mind.
Yes, yes.
I feel the truth. in
So
your
is this
words.
truth inner voice
Because
supposed
it
to be
was
like
written.
Leviathan?
Or, as I like to see it, painted on the canvas of fate.
Pierce, help me!
Oh boy. So I guess the book guy wasn't in on it. He's just kind of captive.
Silence!
Man, that's some loud footsteps. Oh, is that the dagger we used to get the Shambler back in the painting? The first time we had to do that at the museum or art gallery or whatever that was? Anders' house. What do we do? What do we do? Counter ritual. Oh boy, that's not going to end well. That's not going to end well at all. Oh boy, that's not good. I think Pierce is toast. That's it? There's got to be more than one ending, so I'm assuming if you perform the ritual, things happen differently. Oh boy. Oh man. Well, I guess we'll see after the credits if they give you an option to, not like New Game Plus, but like an option to have, like a different mode or something that lets you see the other endings. Or like how things play out with different choices. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying like, not an actual speed run, but like my own mock speed run kind of thing, just to play through the game like quick to see what the other ending's like. I'm assuming there's more than two endings too, because there's so many choices in the game. I'm not sure how you would go about getting all of your stats maxed out though, because some of the choices need you to have like a certain thing maxed out. Oh, wait, never mind. I don't think it would matter if you had all of your stuff maxed out. I think all you would need to do is max out some of them, and when you know there's going to be a choice, like you could just map the game out. Like you map out all the choices and where they happen and what stats you need for them. And then as those choices come up right before it, you would just go in, reset your stats, and max out whatever stat you need. Or whatever skill you need. That was an interesting game. Interesting take on, like, Lovecraft lore, too. That also makes me want to play the other game that's... I always got the two mixed up, because I'd never played this or The Sinking City. And I remember seeing, like... not ads, but like I remember seeing just like little snippets floating around for each of them. And I always got them confused because I feel like they look like they're pretty similar games. Like I feel like The Sinking City is probably very similar to this. But playing through this, I kind of want to play through that now. Definitely an interesting little game. I wish they would have proofread more of this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had fun. It was good. But at the same time, there really, really, really should have been a little bit more proofreading to like the text. Because the grammar stuff just kind of throws you off. And I wish in certain areas they would have explained what was going on a little better. Like, especially that last area where you're trying to go through and figure out which valve is which to blow up the whaling station. They just drop you in there. You don't have a clue what you're doing.
We doubled the dosage, as you asked us to, Doctor.
Good, thank you.
Oh, Fuller's back. Let me guess, Pierce is in there? Stuck in a padded room? Yeah, sure enough. So the counter ritual didn't do anything. Okay, cool. So we can just load the game, come back right back here, and we can see what the other ending does. So let's watch the other ending. And then I guess I'll have to see. I'll poke around and see how many other endings there are, and if we want to show those off. I'm not really inclined to, though, because I don't feel like there's going to be that much of a payoff to it. I guess depends what this ending's like, and if there's any other endings that are like,
Here you are at
more,
last, Truth Seeker.
lore relevant.
You were waiting for me.
Yes, when I finally discovered the truth. All this time, but I...
What?
Okay, let's skip the text.
I have seen.
Will you try?
Yes.
One minute, because I saw a Truth Seeker.
I feel that.
Because it...
Okay. We're gonna do the ritual. All right, so let's see what we're in for here. So I'm curious now, too. Are these guys actually like squid faces, or is that just like a mask? You never really get a chance to see. Jeez, I thought she was gonna like choke him for a second there. My man's torso is a sad face. That's a gnarly scar. What's with the floaties? Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. Hello there, floaty bubble. Uh-oh. That's never good when stuff like that happens. Whenever you see a shockwave or something, it's never a good sign. Oh boy. Bye! boy. Dang. Oh, that's so cool. I like this ending so much better. Oh, that was cool. That was too short. I love how they leave what happens next to the imagination. Okay, let's skip the credits. Because we get a post-credits scene. Really? Is he the only one that made it? Oh, oh boy. What are they doing? Oh crap, everyone's just going to town. They lost their minds. Holy crap. That is savage. Like one of those old Wild Western bar brawls. Oh, not the eyes! No! Yeah, this is like one of those Western-style bar fights, just done in the style of Resident Evil 4. Oh, is he eating an arm? Gross, stop! That's gross! Oh, dang, Pierce is going to town. Knock, knock, anybody home? I don't understand why everybody's pounding the crap out of each other. Oh! Oh, well, that's the end of him. Dang. Pierce don't mess around. Oh, was that Sarah? I feel like that's the only reason they would have shown the little figurine thing. Yeah, sure enough. Really? That's how you're gonna end that? Wow, okay. That was a cool ending. So we actually call down Big Boy himself. Okay, well. That was neat. I don't really feel compelled to see if there's any other endings because I feel like that's probably the best one. I mean, I'm still gonna go poke around and see how many other endings there are and if we feel compelled to do them, but at the moment, I feel completely satisfied with that last ending. That was great. But like I was saying before, I feel like this game would have been a little better if they would have explained what was going on in certain places before it happened, or gave you just like a little pop-up menu that'd be like, hey, this is what's happening. This is what you're expected to do. Instead of just dropping you in there and being like, oh, hey, this is an area where you're going to fall through the floor, find the right path, or like, there's an item around here somewhere that'll let you see the reality of like the environment around you. Kind of like a lens of truth kind of thing, or like some kind of secondary, they could have used a a lantern like they did when we were in the Institute. Switching back and forth between the two lanterns, because we had to use the one lantern to open the doors, and then we had to use the other lantern to follow the trail and like dispel the glyphs. I wish they would have done something like that for that last area in the whaling station, because it was kind of confusing. Like, we figured it out pretty quickly, but I feel like some people maybe might not, and that would be a little off-putting. The other thing was not so much the dialogue in the game, but the lore entries. I feel like they didn't fully go through and grammar check them. Either that, or some of the people on the production team that are responsible for putting the lore together, English may not have been their first language, which there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, by all means, every person, regardless of what their language is, I would imagine, perfectly capable of developing a game with like a cogent storyline, regardless of whether it's English or some other language. It's just, if the main language that you're putting in the game, the default would be English, and it's based off an English work, I feel like grammatically some of the things should have been a little more polished. But I mean, overall, not the end of the world. I had fun. And that's the other thing, is that I really wish it wasn't first person. I have so much trouble with first person. And it's not because I don't like first person because I think it's bad or anything. It's first person games, they usually tend to make me feel some severe form of motion sickness, and it's horrible. And I can play them for like 40 minutes at a time tops, and then like I can't touch it until like the next day. But we made it through. I guess with that, I'm gonna look into seeing if I might have The Sinking City already in like one of my game libraries, because like I have a bunch of games on Steam that I haven't touched yet, and I also have a pile of games on the Epic Games Store that I haven't touched, because like they give away free games every week, and so it might be in there and I might not have seen it. But if I don't have it on either of those, I might just look and see how much it is and just grab it so we can play through it, because this one was fun. And I'd imagine, I feel like The Sinking City is probably in the same vein as this. It appears to be very Lovecraftian, so we'll see though. Overall though, this game was a blast. If you were curious about it and you like these kind of like not so action heavy, but there are sort of action sequences. Like we got a weapon at the end. Very limited ammo, but like there was that sequence trying to get to the whaling station where you got to blast the guys coming at you. You have like the mild puzzle elements. It's choice based. If you like that kind of thing and you're looking for like a fun game to play, especially in the fall when like Halloween comes around. Although in my opinion, Halloween is a year-long event. I would highly recommend grabbing this. Just pick it up and play around with it. Go through and see what all the choices are like. Take in the atmosphere. It was great. But I think that'll wrap it up for now, and we will move on to the next game. So, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like these, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and until next time, thanks for watching.